Most Catholics imagine death as peaceful, a quiet room, a final breath, maybe a glowing angel waiting. That's a fantasy. The second the soul slips out, the spiritual world reacts like an alarm going off. And the first one who tries to enter the room isn't an angel. It's the one who hates you, the one who watched your entire life, the one who knows your weaknesses better than you do. And he comes for one reason: to claim the soul that never prepared for that moment. Part 1. Why death attracts the enemy. Death feels quiet to humans. To the unseen world, it's loud. When the body shuts down, the soul disconnects like a plug pulled out of a socket. That creates a spiritual shockwave. You can't hide behind your personality, your face, your excuses, your reputation, your lies, your "I tried." The soul becomes completely exposed, pure, naked, unmistakably honest. Satan loves that state, because for the first time, you can't pretend you're better than you are. And he moves fast, because exposed souls are vulnerable souls. Death doesn't scare him. It invites him. Part 2. What Satan was studying your whole life. More logical and darker. Most people think Satan tempts for fun. No, he tempts with purpose. He observes your repeated sins, your emotional weaknesses, your addictions, your secret habits, your wounds, your insecurities, your unconfessed patterns. He's not looking for a big fall. He's looking for long-term consistency. Because demons don't need fireworks. They need a pattern. Why? Your pattern becomes your identity at death. If you stayed selfish, you die selfish. If you stayed spiritually lazy, you die spiritually lazy. If you ignored sin, you die attached to sin. And that's what gives the enemy confidence. He's not waiting for your last mistake. He's waiting to use your whole lifetime as his legal argument. Part 3. The first second after death. When your body shuts down, your awareness skyrockets. You see, you hear, you remember everything at once. No fog, no confusion, no brain filter. And then it hits you. Your body is gone. But you are still here. Before you can process the shock, your soul senses a presence. Not human, not warm, not comforting. It feels like the atmosphere thickens, like something steps into your field of awareness without making a sound. Satan doesn't speak first. He lets fear speak for him. Because fear blocks clarity, and clarity leads the soul toward God. Fear is his weapon. Shock is his opening. Part 4. The legal claims of hell. After death, demons do not grab you. They accuse you. They present spiritual evidence based on your life. Every unrepented sin, every lie repeated without remorse, every confession you faked, every mass you ignored, every spiritual warning you shrugged off, every temptation you indulged, every moment you knew the right thing but refused to do it. This isn't drama, it's justice. Heaven is order. Hell is the result of resisting that order. The devil uses what you left unresolved. Because if you die holding the chain, hell claims the chain, and you with it. And the worst part? They don't need to distort anything. Your own choices condemn you. Part 5. What actually enters a dying room? When someone is near death, people around them feel something change. The room becomes strangely still. Shadows feel thicker. Silence feels heavier. Air feels colder or warmer without reason. This is not superstition. The spiritual world is stepping closer. Angels come to defend. Demons come to accuse. Both sides are waiting for the soul to detach. Nurses report smelling strange scents. Priests report sudden chills. Relatives report loved ones staring into corners. Why? Because the dying person sees what the living can't. Figures in the room, some light, some dark, some peaceful, some predatory. The soul instantly knows which presence matches its life. The holy presence feels foreign to those who rejected holiness. The dark presence feels familiar to those who lived in sin. That's the terrifying part. The soul gravitates to whatever it lived with. Part 6. Why Satan rushes before the angels act. The devil knows one simple truth. The moment the soul sees God's real light, no demon can compete. God's presence is overwhelming, majestic, inevitable. If the devil waits, he loses. So he rushes in first to block clarity, to twist perception, to overwhelm the soul before the angels speak. He tries to break your hope instantly. You're beyond saving. God won't take you. You're dirty. You're mine. He knows something humans ignore. Despair at the moment of death can drag a soul downward faster than a lifetime of sin. Hope lifts. Fear drops. Satan uses fear like gravity. Part 7. The last decision you make without words. This is the part most people don't understand. At death, you don't choose with your mouth, you choose with your nature. A selfish soul moves toward darkness. A proud soul flees the light. A sinful soul hides from holiness. A bitter soul rejects peace. A lazy soul avoids responsibility. The angels don't drag you upward. Demons don't pull you downward. You move toward the presence that resonates with the life you lived. That's why Satan wants the first second. That's why he rushes the room. That's why he watches your whole life. Because he knows your eternal direction is decided by the version of yourself you died as, not the version you pretended to be. When death comes, you won't get to explain yourself. You won't get to negotiate. You won't get to fix what you ignored for years. The presence that enters your room will be the same presence you lived with in your heart. If you lived with sin, darkness will feel familiar. If you lived with pride, God's light will feel unbearable. If you lived lukewarm, nothing will pull you upward. But if you lived fighting, if you repented honestly, if you confessed with truth, if you chose God even in weakness, then the angels won't hesitate. They'll come for you instantly, because heaven recognizes its own. Don't wait for the moment Satan enters the room to realize what you should have become. Choose now. Fight now. Repent now. Before death exposes what you truly are. If this shook you, don't just scroll. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because your soul isn't something to gamble with.